Alright.
John Cena sucks.
He's alright.
John Cena sucks.
Welcome to the Wrestling is Wrestling podcast live. And when I mean live, I mean no one's watching, but live. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I am your host, Stephen Rafferty. I'm the man with the plan, the power of tower, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey, Stephen Rafferty. And I'm with my co-host, Hamza.
What's up?
And Mike.
What's up?
And we're going to talk about Night of Champions and Monday Night Raw. We're going to review this because what a show. What a show. WWE Night of Champions, man. And we're going to do a rundown of the whole entire show and then go into Monday Night Raw. Before we go into it, just quick points. First off, we're not on SoundCloud at the moment because SoundCloud is actually, you have to pay for it. And I'm broke. So trying to save money right now. So we're not going to be on SoundCloud at the moment. Plus we have some technical issues. So in the meantime, we're going to be on YouTube and PileDriverWrestling.net through the OSW Review Podcast Network, our sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, if you want to sponsor us from Fiverr.com, advertise me if you're going to do a 15 to 20 second ad beginning or end of the show. Go to us at Fiverr.com/WrestlingWrestling All the links are in the description down below. That's it for now. We'll go into more plugins later. But let's get into WWE Night of Champions. I got my notes right here. We're going to run down the show. And I want to start.
That's a lot of notes.
I know. I did my notes, man. I got every little detail.
I got all my notes up here.
Oh, okay.
And possibly on here.
There you go. I have some of it on this phone too, but that's for Monday Night Raw. I got my NOC right in my notepad. So Night of Champions, who started with the pre-show. Only pre-show notes I had to say was there was an announcer. I believe it was Cody Rhodes' wife. Is it Brandy Rhodes? Yes, Brandy Rhodes. She was talking to Sheamus, or like they Zoidberg, because he looks like Zoidberg from Futurama.
Did he pierce his nose? I thought
he has like piercings everywhere. This dude has like a mohawk. He's got like piercings on like
earrings from his beard. Well, no, I think he has piercings. I think
like,
he has those beads hanging from his chin. But I think he just pierced his nose, like a septum.
I guess. I'm not sure.
He looks stupid.
He looks stupid.
He looks stupid. You look stupid
chance right there. But it's getting the reaction that we needed. And he said he made an announcement saying that Seth Rollins will defend the titles back to back in the same hour. So there'll be no rest for the champion. It'll just be him defending against John Cena for the United States Championship and Sting for the WWE Championship. But that was my only notes. And I put down Sheamus is Zoidberg. I can't talk today. I'm tired. I don't know where my mind is. So I'm gonna go for that. So our first match was Kevin Owens pre-show Cosmic Wasteland versus I put Jack and Daxter as Neville and the Lucha Dragons, 6-man tag team. And you guys predicted that Lucha Dragons for you.
Yeah, I thought Lucha Dragons and Neville would win.
I thought Cosmic Wasteland, and I put down that 5 out of 6 guys are NXT guys, which shows you the card in the roster. Minus Simbachi 2.0, who botched up both times on that match and also Monday Night Raw's match, almost breaking his neck, but we'll get into that later.
There's a lot of things for breaking necks, but
we'll get into breaking necks later.
Yeah.
My thing I put down when Stardust and the Cosmic Wasteland comes out, they don't have like a tag team music theme. Like they have separate entrances.
Yeah.
I think they should be together.
It's kind of the same thing that happened with Cesaro and Kid.
Yeah,
they had the whole siren thing.
Yeah, like
yeah.
It's kind of annoying sometimes, but yes, right.
It's like
I think once they start getting like traction together, then they gave him a theme.
And then he broke his.
No, I think that was the same theme, right? Cesaro and Kid had the woo 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 theme.
Yeah, they were together.
Yeah,
with Natalia. Yeah, they had Cesaro scene.
Yeah, that's Cesaro.
And then it was like woo woo, and then Kid broke his neck.
Yeah.
A lot of neck breakings right now.
That's what Cesaro got pushed.
Cesaro got a push. Well, you want to call it a push.
So
yeah, a little bit push.
Match overall, what do you think?
It was an okay match. You know what I mean? JBL buried the Ascension.
I was gonna say the Ascension actually got a win.
They got a win.
They got a win. So moving on up.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I wanted to add on, I missed the arena sets. Like I feel like in the back, it's just like the same Titantron and like backstage arena. I feel like there should be different styles of sets, like the Night Championship, all the titles hanging around or something like that. That's just a nitpick.
I think it's because of budget, because I don't think they can afford it as of right now to put all those sets up.
I guess.
Yeah.
And I also feel
Another thing was like the ropes used to be different too for pay-per-view. They used to have for raw ropes, you have red ropes. For
Sure.
SmackDown, you have blue, and for pay-per-view, it's be black. But they don't do that anymore.
no, they don't do that anymore. It's all white
Yeah,
now, so
all white.
it tells you their mentality. You know,
Yeah.
who needs the blacks?
It's a black rope.
All right, welcome to the Racist is Racist podcast. Only thing I wanted to say is that I think they should bring it to the cruiserweight division because Kalisto and Neville, they can run that division. Seriously,
They can.
like Kalisto is
But how
really
many
talented.
cruiserweights do we have? I think let's go. I'm like trying to go through all the roster.
all the
lineups.
Lucha Libres are good.
Well,
How many Lucha Libres do we have? Kalisto
Yeah,
and Sin
Kalisto.
Cara?
Kalisto
And
and
Sin Cara.
Simbachi, Kid's injured.
There's not that really many cruiserweights.
There's not that
But
many
he can
now.
bring it though. They can be like the founding foundation.
You need to bring back like a European title or something.
Well, Rusev can bring him back.
Yeah. Make him like
that's
the
true.
European champion.
If he doesn't get hit by a shoe, you know.
Yeah, you can just have European matches. Rusev versus Neville, British guys, Wade Barrett, add Wade Barrett in there. And the European guy, add the European guys. Who else is European? Cesaro. So that's Cesaro in there.
Cesaro can be in it.
Who else is European?
Yeah,
you got plenty of other-
hashtag push Cesaro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hashtag push Cesaro.
Cesaro.
That's right. Cesaro, if
He's
you're
a
watching,
legitimate wrestler. Right there. Because he even said like that
He
I
is
am
the
proof.
best.
I am proof that the WWE universe wants to see wrestling. And yes, that he is right.
he is a legitimate wrestler that didn't go on didn't get on the show.
They
Didn't get on the
they
card.
get on the show.
Yep.
They didn't
Yeah.
get on the show. I mean, basically, there is no basically pre-show anymore when you have the network. I mean, basically everything is being broadcasted on the network. And now, if you're watching on pay-per-view, you're not gonna see the pre-show. But basically,
You can just go on YouTube though. They put on YouTube as well.
yeah, exactly.
So
But okay.
Yeah, it's still a pre-show.
Here's the thing with the pre-show though. I don't like those commercials in the pre-show. That's bull. Come on. Like we're paying the money for it. Don't give us commercials during the pre-show.
It's a pay-per-view
Thank you.
or a special event, as you like to call it. Special event, because you don't want to use pay-per-view anymore.
So
Yeah.
final thoughts on the match before we get going.
That was an okay match. Good way to kick off the show.
yeah, it was an alright match. I mean, it's cool seeing the Ascension win after being buried so much. So it's cool seeing them win.
It's good. I mean, they were being buried. The Essential was buried with the whole, the Legends came back and everything. JBL came back and JBL clothesline them.
Right.
They were really buried. So good to see them get a win. And yeah, good way to kick off the show.
Yep.
Yeah. Good way.
No one died, so that's good.
Yeah. Exactly.
God, that's
Yeah. Sorry. So
Yeah.
All right. Just as we keep going on the show, they go in the intro, go to video package and stuff like that. They did a promo of the New Day. I noted that Xavier Woods' hair
I
looks
have
like
to say, I love the New Day.
I love the New Day. The best thing that happened to him was that they turned heel.
The best thing that happened to him was Xavier Woods. Like he is the mouth of it. I love him.
like the trumpet and everything. The trumpet is awesome. The trumpet. Like yeah,
Him and the trombone
him
is
and the
just
trumpet.
funny as
Funniest
hell.
thing ever.
so funny.
He's playing during the matches. They're kicking. He's like, bah, 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 like just
He
hilarious.
does like themes. He does like the Pink Panther theme. He does the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy theme. He did Jaws.
Oh, when
He's
he
got-
did Final Fantasy, I was jumping up and down because that was funny to me.
Yeah,
for real.
there is.
So all I just said is that he looks stupid with his new haircut thing. He looks like Gar from Naruto. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
And then we go to the beginning of the show. We go with Owens versus Ryback, Intercontinental title match. Champion comes out first, which means that he's going to lose the title.
You're going to see a trend on this show. I called every single match right, which is scary to me.
If you can look here, we did a scorecard of everyone's results and their predictions, and Mike won it by 1 point because of the finish.
I somehow called every single match in the way they finished, which is scary. Even the Owens and Ryback match. And I thought it was a great match, honestly. I'm a Kevin Owens fan, love him. I'm a Ryback fan in the sense that he's a nice guy, but as a wrestler,
Well,
Yeah. I mean,
he almost killed Owens in the first 2 seconds of the match. Like,
Yeah.
he literally gorilla press him, like picks him up all the way up and throws him out of the ring. Like that's a scary spot. Like
yeah.
that scares me.
oh, he almost broke CM Punk's rib. Remember that?
That's also true.
That's also true because CM Punk didn't curse him out for that.
CM Punk, if you want to come out, air your grievances, we're right here.
Yeah.
Owens gets a massive pop coming out, so which means he's probably gonna win this match.
Mhm.
My thing, I put the nasty looking gorilla press slam, get into there. My thing is that what's with The Secret, the book? Why is that sponsored? Like that's a book being sponsored by WWE. Like they bring references. Like Ryback comes out with the Secret, the self-help book, and he's like,
remember, he had talked about it, I believe, on Raw one night a few months ago, where they give him the mic and then like for 5 minutes just talk about like give your character some character, and he talked about how he came from, breaking his leg or breaking his ankle, having to be out for a year, go back to FCW, NXT, like doing that all over again, and how he was like down in the dumps and reading a book, a self-help book, helped him get like in the right shape of mind or frame of mind to get back into wrestling and to like put the work into it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why they promoted it. I'm not sure if that was the exact book that he read.
I was just thinking maybe like the people from The Secret are like, we got to promote to new audiences.
Yeah.
We need to
Maybe
promote
that's
to
it.
like wrestling fans. Are you sure? Are you sure? The
But
production?
just the fact that it's a self-help book, that's what my mind flashes back to.
I think it has to do with Raff, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
doubting it. I'm not
yeah.
saying against it. It's just kind of weird that I keep promoting that.
And yeah, it's kind of weird for. I mean, if it was on Raw, I mean, like, yeah, it makes sense. But on a pay-per-view.
Yeah. But I'll take anything that Owens insults, saying that it's a
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Owens.
Owens.
Owens is the amazing heel. Like, just can't play the heel so good. So
Yeah.
good. So freaking good.
Yeah.
So good.
The story of the match was that Owens was targeting Ryback's arm multiple times, hitting him in the ring post, hitting him on the side of the ring, barricade, hurting the arm, and trying to basically break his arm. That's the whole story of the match, and I like the psychology of it because it's
Even the ending, like, to the match was like, it was good enough that you can still keep Ryback like up there, and it follows what Kevin Owens has been doing for the past couple months, where it's like a cheaty finish.
sure.
Like,
Like
it's a classic heel finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heel finish.
Yeah.
for those you don't know, people are asking, what's a heel, what's a babyface? Well, a heel is a bad guy in pro wrestling, and a babyface is a good guy in pro wrestling. For those who are actually watching this. So yeah, they did the eye rake on the reversal on Shell Shock, and Owens rolls him up and wins new IC champ right there.
And I
Big
think,
pop.
yeah, he brings a legitimacy to the Intercontinental.
Although I do wish Kevin Owens would have done this finisher on him.
Powerbomb.
Yeah, like if after he raked his eyes, throw him in the ropes and then do a powerbomb to pin him, not just rake his eyes and then, roll him up for a pin. Because it still would have been a heel finish because he had to rake his eyes to get, to at least get in the spot. But
I think the Roll's better. It makes him look like more of the chicken crap heel, you know what I mean? A little bit.
yeah.
Not as much as Rollins, was like the scaredy cat big heel kind of face thing going on, but with Owens, I think it looks better for now, and it keeps Ryback safe.
Yeah.
He's right. Well, no one died, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
And decent
Again.
match.
Again, that
Yeah,
was
it
very
was
bad.
Sorry.
Nobody died.
No one died. It was a decent match. It was a good opener. It was fine. Good opener for the
Yeah,
real
it
show.
was a pretty good match.
And and Kevin Owens brings a legitimacy to the Intercontinental Championship.
I think he will.
He
I
will,
think he will
because
bring
Because
legitimacy.
the Intercontinental Championship and the US Championship then needs some push. And you have Kevin Owens winning the Intercontinental Championship. That shows you they're serious about these titles. Bring some, legitimacy to these titles. Not just like placeholder titles, Bring some legitimacy to them, because the Intercontinental Championship needs to be a stepping stone of being the next guy, of winning the WWE Championship. Just make it a stepping stone.
Well, the thing is, it's like since Money in the Bank, the IC and US title before Cena took over was like kind of demoted. It was kind of like the third wheel belt because Money in the Bank gets the title shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And how long did Dean Ambrose hold the US title? I forgot he was even US champion when he held the Shield.
8 months.
8 months, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he didn't even defend it. Like at that
I
time.
think he defended like once or twice.
Like once or twice, yeah. Maybe at Night of Champions, maybe 2014 or something, but he barely defended that title.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have like all these US Open challenges with Cena and everything, is bringing some really legitimacy back to these titles, which is good because these titles have a lot of history, especially in the Intercontinental Championship.
Yep, good match. Love the psychology and
great match.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Two great workers.
There was a promo by Michael Cole from the WWE Network saying that Brock Lesnar's going on the Hell on Earth tour.
No, go to Hell tour.
Go to Hell tour. See, I didn't even listen to the promo right. The Go to Hell tour, and it's going to headline at Hell in a Cell, the next pay-per-view, Taker versus Lesnar, Hell in a Cell, Part 2. Since they wrestled 10 years ago in Hell in a Cell.
I got 2 words. Holy shit. Like, literally, you have Undertaker doing a Hell in a Cell match at 50 years old. How can he, he can't put on a singles match.
Like, how I feel about this match is just, like, holding my head in my hand, just going, no. Like, why?
Like, Undertaker can't even put on he can put on a singles match, but he has trouble putting on a singles match. You're going to put him on a Hell in a Cell match with steel chairs and everything? Like, oh, come on, man.
It's the same thing I told Raff about the Brock Lesnar Undertaker match after WrestleMania. It's about a year too late.
Yeah.
Because if you would have done it, like, if they would have had that SummerSlam match last year, before this SummerSlam, and then had this match, you could build it up to WrestleMania. But now it's just kind of like they're putting it on just to, put butts in the seat.
Yeah, that dollar, that network money.
I think Undertaker will put on a great match. I think Brock Lesnar will carry a little bit.
Oh, I know Brock Lesnar will put on a great match.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm just worried about Taker, man. How can he just sustain all this, man? I don't know. I mean, the fact that in a singles match, especially someone as stiff as Lesnar, who doesn't give a crap about anybody when it comes to working in the ring, because he's a very stiff wrestler. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care about his partner. Doesn't care about his partner at all. So I think putting him with Undertaker, Taker's 50 years old, his health, his well-being. I think WWE should look into this because, especially when booking him into match.
For the love of God, no one dies. Please, no one die.
No,
Secondly, I think Lesnar doesn't. I don't think Lesnar doesn't care. I think he's just very powerful. He's a strong dude, and I think he knows his own strength.
It's part of the UFC thing, I think.
That's
Yeah,
also
it's part of
true.
the UFC. But that's why he's so fun to watch. He brings that legitimacy to it. Like, he's so fun to watch.
Suplex City.
Suplex City.
That's right.
Yeah.
So next match, Jigglypuff versus Rusev.
Jigglypuff.
I'm still waiting for the dead fish on a full match.
Where the hell did Lana go? Like,
Where is Lana? Well, wristed.
like she apparently she broke her wrist. If you follow like any of her social media, but they didn't talk about it on any of the shows leading up to it before.
There was no mention.
It was like she was there and then she's just like gone.
Okay, but why does Ziggler give Summer Rae earrings and it was it played during the match? Did it have like
the earrings to Lana or to Summer Rae?
Summer Rae.
Like it was gonna play off saying like, oh, maybe Dolph likes Summer and Summer might like Dolph.
And then it ends up in a shoe in the face. So
yeah, any bad romantic comedy basically. Yeah. Did you see the attire Ziggler was wearing with the pants and the picture of Lana on his crotch?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't notice that.
Yes, that was funny.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't know that.
Google Dolph Ziggler Night of Champions attire. You'll thank me later. Or hate on me later.
That was funny.
It's just like, come on. Like, that's like probably one of his worst attires. I'm sorry. And I like Ziggler's attires, but like that was like bad.
Come on, just cheap,
You know, the love story's played out too long. It's been like 3 months overdue.
It's just not buying it. I'm not buying. No one's buying it, man. People just getting bored by it. Like the acting is not even. The acting is horrible. Like the promos that they're doing on like previous Raws and everything. Summer Rae, her acting skills are horrible. Work on your acting skills, please. And just, I think Rusev kind of has the enthusiasm he brings to it, kind of makes it a little bit better. But I don't know, it's just getting a very cheesy storyline.
Yeah, I thought the match was all right, to be honest. Yeah. Except the finish with the shoe. Like even my prediction, I'm like somehow Summer Rae is gonna interfere in this match. I don't know how. And Ziggler's gonna win. In my mind, I thought Summer Rae would like turn on Rusev and go with Ziggler, and that Lana would end up back with Rusev or something like that.
Sure.
And I thought it would be that kind of like interference that Dolph Ziggler would win. Just turns out to be a shoe in the face.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Summer Rae can throw that shoe, man. She can throw pretty far. Yeah.
Whacking it hard there.
Yeah. She can throw that shoe pretty far. I don't know how long this is gonna go, but it was an okay match. I expected Ziggler to win, obviously. But I don't see what's next for Rusev, what's next for Ziggler, what's next for the storyline. We'll see after that, but I think it was an okay match.
More dead fishes.
Yeah.
No more fishes, please.
More fishes, please.
More fishes.
Way more. Like 20 more dead fishes, all on poles in a steel cage.
I wonder in the creative meetings what type of ideas do they have? Oh, yeah, let's put a fish,
I feel like they have like a wheel of ideas, like just a spinning wheel, and they like match 3 topics together.
And it's very like it's very like what they dream of is what they come up with for every match. So, like, that's what goes through my mind sometimes.
All I say is that if you're in a feud and you're fighting for a woman or a relationship, you're fighting for a significant other, wouldn't you want to beat the crap out of the other person?
Yeah.
Guess what you start with the match with? A lockup. Wrestling. Like,
hey, the actual wrestling.
It's actual wrestling.
In a violent love story feud. Come on. No,
it was actual wrestling.
If it was me, I'll probably like start being even before the belt.
What about like a steel chair? Just
beat
the crap out of the Rusev.
Exactly.
Beat the Bulgarian. Nothing match. Crowd was dead for the match till the end, and then they got mad about the shoe finish.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm still waiting for dead fishes. You know what I mean?
Bring some dead fishes out.
And then JBL says on commentary when the shoe gets thrown, or no, Michael Cole, excuse me. He says, "Well, that brings new meaning to the word heel."
Oh,
come on, man. Come on.
Wow.
Michael Cole, everybody.
Yeah. Come on, Michael Cole. No. Come on, man. Keep it in kayfabe, please.
Be better. Be better, Michael Cole.
That's a lame joke.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So, match number 4. New Day versus the Dudleys.
I was hyped about this match just for the Dudleys.
I like the promo that they did.
Oh, the
promo saying they were doing State Farm.
You gotta remember, save
the tables. Save the tables. Save the tables. I like the other one with the State Farm ripoff. It's like a good table, New Day is here. That was great.
That was awesome.
I love New Day. Anything like if they're on camera, I just want it's polarizing.
I look forward to Raw because I want to see the New Day just come out dancing and see what they're gonna do next. Because it's just so good, it's so funny, and they just have those 3 guys are best friends in real life.
Even on Raw when they did a handicap or 6-man tag with Rusev, and they went out against Ziggler and I can't remember who else they wrestled. But you had Xavier Woods outside playing Rusev's theme on the trombone as they tag him in. Like that is why Xavier Woods is amazing.
Xavier Woods, he wears the no also. But these actual champions are Biggie and Kofi, right?
Yeah, but they have the Freebird rule, which basically that any 3 people can switch the titles at any time. So they're all the champions.
They're all the champions.
Yeah. So that was coined by the Fabulous Freebirds back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. Like at the beginning, with New Day, I was like, this seems kind of racist.
I mean, it's kind of as a babyface gimmick, it's hard to do. It's simple as that. You turn them heel, that's it.
I feel like they're slowly becoming like the DX way of the PG era.
Yeah, slowly.
Where they're doing this outrageous stuff that you can't imagine like people doing.
Yeah, in this era,
Sure, it's really funny, really entertaining. I'm gonna rip off Jay Hunter by saying I like Big E's pornographic dancing when he wins the titles because it's ridiculous.
Even when they're like celebrating on the side of the ring, he's doing the dancing.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He's got those mannerisms, man. Those gyrations. What do you think of the Dudleys coming back?
Love it. It's a blast from the past, Yeah, they're a little bit older, but it's still cool seeing them out in wrestling.
Yeah, it's awesome seeing the Dudleys back, man. It just brings it makes the tag team division more exciting.
And it was funny because before they came back, it was rumors that they'd be back, and they're like, yeah, it's not happening because they don't want him back. And then 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, they're back.
Yeah.
So
and they're back full time. That's the part.
Yeah,
full time for now.
Yeah.
They're planning on doing that. Side note, they're planning on doing that in the Hardys coming back in 2016, trying to do like TLC at
really?
6. It's a rumor.
See, at least I can see the Dudleys coming back. I don't know about the Hardys because Jeff and his drug problems. And then Matt Hardy and he has the domestic abuse.
Oh yeah.
Kids, don't do heroin and don't abuse your people.
No, please.
Don't abuse your relationship partners. PSA from the WIW podcast.
Don't abuse your friends.
Please don't.
Fade to black.
All right,
I like to say that during the beginning of the match, Biggie calls Bubba Ray Dudley old man. Bubba says "fuck you." That was great. Yeah. And then instead of fighting, they start with a headlock. Wrestling.
That's how you start wrestling match.
Yeah, but when you say "f off," you don't start with a headlock. Like the logic.
Yeah.
I mean, New Day's just so good. They're so good at what they do.
They're so over right now. It's not even funny. It's just so good.
Yep. Scary spot of the match was Big A doing the splash on the side to I believe it was Bubba. Like he did the apron splash, and then you could hear Xavier saying "Jesus."
Yeah.
So I mean, Trumbo's awesome. The match was solid match, and I expected the DQ finish, which you predicted perfectly.
Yeah.
DQ finish, and
I just like they're probably gonna let the Dudleys win, but keep New Day with the titles on the DQ. So I didn't know what the DQ would be. I just expected it, and I don't know how the hell. I guess WWE is just that predictable now. I mean,
it would be great if like the New Day gets a sponsorship with Dairy Queen, so they get like DQ for DQs. So
that's awesome.
Like every time they get disqualified, they get like a Dairy Queen like ice cream sundae.
You get that little fundraiser going,
Seriously.
that'd be funny.
Speaking of, they have a petition for Save the Tables, and I signed it.
Are you serious?
I gotta sign it. I gotta sign it.
Save the Tables.
Wow.
Save
the tables.
Save the tables. Save the tables.
Decent enough match. Finish is all right.
Tag team matches are really exciting, and it's a really good match.
It was fine. It was nothing bad. Nothing, it was fine.
I mean, are you excited? When are the Usos gonna come back? Any idea?
Well, they're waiting for one of them to come back from their shoulder injury. I forget which one.
I think it was Jay.
Jay or something?
Jay
those look alike though.
I think it was Jay. Which one's Magic Trinity?
One of them.
Oh, Jay is Jay.
And Uso's married to Trinity.
Yeah,
I
can't remember which one. I know one of them's on commentary and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, I can deal with it. Other times I'm like, dude, just shut up.
Yeah. Commentary, you gotta work on commentary.
Sure.
Yeah.
So decent match, go from there. Now we're gonna go to match number 5, the Divas Championship. Charlotte.
The bathroom break match.
No, not really. I don't think Divas matches are bathroom breaks anymore. I think some especially only if it's NXT.
Okay. here's the problem I had with this match. They had teased this match on Raw when Nikki was, going for the streak, and that kind of took away all the thunder for this match at the pay-per-view because everyone was like, "Oh my God, Charlotte's gonna win at Raw," and then when she doesn't win, or was it DQ?
It was like a
DQ, Twin Magic.
Twin Magic.
Twin Magic.
Twin Magic, for those you don't know, is Brie and Nikki. They switch places during the match because they look alike, even though one has bigger tits than the other. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
They switched and then.
And after that bit, like a lot of fans were just like, "Forget this. What's the point of this?"
It's pretty obvious that Charlotte.
And then Charlotte went to the pay-per-view, and people are like, "Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She should have stopped Nikki Bella from the streak."
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, and people really don't like Nikki Bella because she's like, Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really bring that much legitimacy to the Divas title like Charlotte, Paige, Becky Lynch, like those divas. And
Who know how to wrestle?
Yeah.
My friend said that the Bella twins, she said that they're the Kim Kardashians of the WWE.
And he's right.
She's right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's right. She's
Sorry.
right.
Not all wrestling fans.
I would say Nikki Bella is more the Kim Kardashian of it.
Mm-hmm. And like
at least Brie Bella's like more sensible. But
she's like Courtney.
Nikki is like, her Chloe.
She's Alex. Well, did she date a guy?
Okay, let's stop talking about the Kardashians.
Sorry.
Oh, the hell with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Kardashians, how you doing? So I wanted. Oh, you won't see what just happened there. Okay.
Yeah.
Nikki had Felis on her tits. Charlotte had Woo on her tits. Something to point out. Just something to point out there.
Okay.
So basically, this match was tits.
Sure. I literally put down just tits to begin with.
Sure.
The Divas title was upside down when the ref raised the
Yeah,
title.
I noticed that.
Which shows you how the division is. It shows you how
It's
important the
upside
Diva
down.
division is. I wanted to point that out.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
This is partially why I kind of want Vince to like step aside and let Triple H take over and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they do justice by the Divas division and do justice to WWE
Sure.
and the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. So the match was pretty much similar to the Ryback match in terms of psychology, except this time it was with Charlotte's leg. I'm sorry, you don't know what's going on in the background.
Yeah.
We have a special guest viewing us, and he's just showing pictures of like the word boobs. I'm gonna be lightly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it lightly. Okay, back to the phone. So psychology from the legs, and Nikki, she was ripping off other people's moves. Like she ripped off AJ Styles' calf killer. She ripped off what is it? The arm move from the apron. I forget who does that. It's like a Chamber scale. ROH people. For the people that watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I like the move where Nikki did the suplex on Charlotte's legs on the rope. That was kind of cool for psychology. And she kept going on. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was an alright match going on there. Just a lot of wear down spots, a lot of leg psychology. She ripped off Bret Hart and Gail Kim with the sharpshooter on the side to the ring post.
Yeah.
Charlotte, I think she's not a bad wrestler. I like her selling. I think she sells good.
Yeah.
I think her moves are kind of like not fit for her, especially the figure eight. I think it's like kind of.
Well,
I know it's like because of the dad,
I'm
but
fine with the figure eight because it's like Ric Flair and the figure four, and the figure eight doing the bridge. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
So,
I like it better than the spear that she has. Like the spear is a signature. I think the spear doesn't fit her that well, but that's just me.
Yeah.
More tits are brawling. You know what I mean? There was a scuffle in the back with PCB and the Bella Army, and that was something.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much it. It was an alright match, nothing bad. And then she won the title using the figure eight. The only thing I didn't like is that both for this match and the Monday Night Raw match we'll get into, she used the figure eight, but her leg is kayfabed, or she's selling the leg basically.
Yeah.
You should be selling the leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
She should be able to use that move because Nikki used the psychology for the leg, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's just kind of a nitpick
Yeah,
there.
that's WWE for you.
I know. Decent match. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was a good match.
It was fine, but I feel like the crowd was like kind of dead because of what happened earlier.
I didn't care for it because of what I said earlier about the whole match on Raw with the streak.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't care for it. So I wasn't really into it. Cool that she won. It was cool seeing her hug Flair at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all crying and celebrating. And then the promo after where they were crying and celebrating, like, yeah, I was fine with that. It was like a father-daughter moment.
Yeah.
But the match in general, I just couldn't care less about. That was a bathroom break match, really, for me.
It's okay. Ric Flair and Charlotte, they are ugly criers. Oh my, like they cry ugly, but it's believable though. I will say that it's more believable.
Yeah.
So yeah. There was a promo by Kevin Owens saying there's no secret why how great I am. Saying how great I am. So
He's working that heel.
oh, he's so good. I just want him to like
Let's do it,
literally
man.
like rip the book in half and just like eat the pages. Like I want him to do that. Kevin Owens, you take that idea. They showed the pre-show panel of Renee Young and Corey Graves.
They're outside this time.
They're outside. Why aren't they inside to watch the show?
Something different.
Why? No, that makes no sense. Like they're hyping up the show, but they're not inside the building. They should be out. They should be inside.
Well,
the
maybe
building.
they are inside the building for the show, but they won't go outside.
No, but they should be. The set should be inside. It should not be outside.
That's WWE logic.
Yeah,
You know,
I think it's Vince. You know, hey, go outside. You know.
Yeah, I guess. And then we had a promo with Ric Flair saying he wanted to party and jet riding and beat the man. Yeah, boobs, page and PC, all that.
Mm-hmm.
6-man tag: Wyatt's versus Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and the fan that jumped the barricade.
Yeah.
And got arrested.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen a fan?
You know what? Now WWE put out a statement saying they're going to prosecute anybody that jumps the barricade, and this fan got 10 days in jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They prosecuted him, and he's spending 10 days in jail, no matter what.
Yeah, what's with these fan interference these days? I mean, when Rollins was entering on Raw, some fan came from behind. Then you had this, and you had Roman Reigns getting hit with the briefcase.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
What's going on, people?
What about the one with Dean Ambrose always getting stabbed? The guy brought a knife out. Remember that
When
one?
he was coming down?
Yeah, like he was coming on the ramp, and this guy came out of the barricade with a knife, and then a security guard just tackled him down. Like, it's really bad.
Like,
Come on, man.
I'm waiting for, like, there just got to be that one fan who jumps and gets close enough to, like, which Jericho said on his, I think it was on his Twitter. Jericho said, like, if a fan does that to me, I will just tackle him and punch him.
You have the right.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And I'm just waiting for, like, Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose to just cold cock somebody right across the side of the face, knock them out.
Yeah.
And then I want to see any fan jump the barricade after that with a warning that you will get punched. You might get punched by a wrestler, and you will.
For real this time.
For
Yeah,
real.
For real.
And-
not a worker punch, but
Yeah,
a real punch.
and you might get. You will get prosecuted. You might spend time in jail.
Yeah.
So.
However, I will say, perfect timing to jump the barricade, because right when they came out, they were about to announce the partner, and then he came right
He came
behind.
back. I'm like,
That
what
was
was that?
that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
Don't jump the barricades, please.
they were saying on Twitter there was a referee called Drake Fulmer, I believe. Looks just like him, and they were sending pictures of him saying, "Did you jump the barricade?" And he's like, "No, I didn't jump the barricade." So it's just kind of funny there.
Yeah.
So Wyatt came out. I like the new Wyatt guy, Strowman. I like that he's a big muscle dude that kills people.
Yeah, they're just building him up as the bull.
Yeah, random thought. Imagine him and Lesnar.
Lesnar would kill him.
Lesnar.
Yeah, I think Lesnar.
Well,
would
actually, because in
No.
real life he's a strongman. He's a national strongman champion in real life.
Braun
Like,
Strowman?
He was, yeah.
Yeah. yeah, he was. I think he won
Yeah,
2008 or
You can-
9.
yeah, you can be really strong, but can you fight MMA? Like
Oh,
this? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in a wrestling match, put him with Strowman.
Oh, Lesnar would kill him.
Yeah, I think Lesnar would. I
Good
don't know if
tag
he'd
match.
kill him, but I know he'd beat him like senseless.
He'll be okay actually.
Yeah.
But since the logic was we have this big unstoppable guy. We need someone that's bigger to stop him.
And they bring out.
Why we keep doing it?
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
And the crowd was like,
Okay.
It's like, this is random.
This is really random.
I like Chris Jericho. Always been a fan of him, but it just made no sense.
Yeah,
It made no logic.
Yeah.
And the match, it made no logic to have Jericho there, and the match was all right. You know,
No, bring somebody from NXT.
the match, it was an okay match for what it was.
Yeah.
6-man tag, nothing on the line, just they're going at it.
Yeah.
That's why I thought the match was okay.
Yeah,
The ending was kind of stupid.
But who did you guys want to come out? Who would you want?
I predicted the Wyatt family.
same here.
Eric Rowan?
who was coming out?
Who I want to
Oh,
come out?
Yeah.
I thought a bigger guy. Right before they announced Chris Jericho, I was thinking maybe Kane would come out.
Yeah.
And maybe go face.
Mhm. Randy Orton.
Eric-
Randy Orton was a good.
I was also thinking Eric Rowan, but I think he's still injured. I thought he might, surprise everyone and come back from his injury, and Eric Rowan would come out. That would have been great too. Because
Yeah.
he's,
Makes
or
sense.
he could come out and be like, you rejected me for Braun Strowman or something.
Yeah,
That
he's
could
a big dude.
have been a story,
Yeah, it could have had Eric Rowan, and he could have been involved in the storyline for the next 2-3
Yeah.
months. I think he's still injured.
I expected Randy Orton. because with the White family attacking him and everything.
That
would have been too
was
obvious.
another possibility, but I didn't think about it that much.
Yeah, that would have been too obvious though. If you think about
I was thinking Eric Rowan
Yeah.
before, and then right before the match, I'm thinking maybe Kane.
Yeah.
I thought Great Khali.
I don't think Kane.
Great Khali.
Great
'Cause he's
Khali,
taller. I was
people.
thinking either Great Khali or the Yeti from WCW.
Nah.
Nah.
The Yeti, come on,
I
he's
was-
like
I was-
7'5".
I was expecting
The
somebody.
Yeti.
I was expecting somebody from NXT, like somebody.
Oh yeah. Bull Dempsey.
Samoa Joe.
Or Corbin.
Corbin,
Corbin.
yeah, man.
Baron Corbin coming up would have been great, except
Yeah.
he's really good as a heel.
He
not
would
face.
fit in well with the Shield. Baron Corbin as a third member of the Shield, imagine that.
Yeah, but except he's more as a. I see him. He's a great heel, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very good.
Yeah, but I don't see him as a face. But yeah,
But imagine
if he would have come out, I would have been like, "Whoa, this is gonna be a great match."
Yeah. Imagine him in Shield attire. I think that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty awesome. I didn't see that. Yeah. I didn't watch the entire match because I had an emergency in the middle of the show, so I didn't watch this match.
Okay.
But I didn't miss. I came at the end where like Jericho got like mad or whatever, pissed off.
Yeah, that ending was kind of stupid. I mean, it was a predictable ending halfway
Yeah.
through the match. I'm like, it's probably how it's gonna end.
Mhm.
But that ending where Jericho walks and bumps into Dean Ambrose, and then it's like, dude, is Jericho even gonna be back, or is he just one night only thing?
One line only thing.
Yeah.
It's funny, Isaac. It's surprising because on his podcast he said that he was only doing the live events. Now he comes on and does.
Yeah. What he does is he's doing like house shows pretty much. So
Yeah, live events.
he doesn't do SmackDown, Raw. He even announces the dates on his podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This must have been, WWE's like, here, we'll give you 50 grand, just come up, or 100 grand. We'll give
50
you an
grand,
we'll
that's
give you an
amazing.
we'll give you an undisclosed amount of money, just come to our pay-per-view. And he's like, shit, okay.
Yeah, why not?
But I do like if it's continuing heel Jericho. I do like heel Jericho. Maybe.
Heel Jericho was
The reason why I like heel Jericho is because he will go to great lengths to preserve that heel.
Sure.
Like, even if it's 5 in the morning at an airport, and I'm not a kid, but like, an adult were to come up to us like, hey, can I take a picture of you? He'll like scowl at you and be mad at you.
There's actually a video on YouTube of that. People actually like.
Now, of course, if it's a kid and like a 10-year-old kid, hey, is it okay if I get your autograph? Yeah, he'll break character for that. So, but I love how he just.
I respect the fact that he actually isn't kayfabe even outside of the arena. That's what I like about it.
Like, for the most part, he'll take like, yeah, he's still a nice going guy, but for wrestling fans, he might keep the kayfabe going.
He might keep it going.
Yeah.
That's pretty good because that's how I used to be in the old days. That's how I used to be.
Jericho, nice guy, great heel. Made no sense for him to come out.
Yeah, it really didn't make sense. It was like, okay, what the hell?
Yeah. And the match was just kick punch, Roman Reigns, boo, Dean Ambrose, City Master, Wise, I eat you, typical, whatever.
Yeah.
Promo. Stamen comes out saying he's ready. End of promo. That was it.
He's ready.
Okay.
Well, the authority won that.
Well, yeah, but like that was the main decision. He's ready.
He's ready.
And now the important part.
Your double main event, which means there's no main event.
Yeah.
So the last hour of the show was the United States Championship and the WWE title. The first of the United States Championship of Seth Rollins versus John Cena. Super Cena.
He sucks.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah.
We had this conversation already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I predicted the ending to this. I knew Cena would win. Do you think they're gonna let Cena lose? Come on, for real.
He wins 90% of his matches.
I thought he was going to lose this one. I think it would have been better.
No.
I think it would have been great if Rollins won both matches and then say, like, I'm the greatest. Yeah, does his whole thing.
I know what would
No.
Backlash.
happen.
Well, he's now what, the fifth time he's won the U.S. Championship, and Ric Flair has won it 6 times, so he's chasing 2 records now.
Like, really,
Yeah,
they just want to make Cena the best wrestler ever. And even Ric Flair's like, I don't care if he breaks my record. So
Because
think
it's
Giannis
only
is good.
WWE. Ric Flair won 16 world titles from different territories.
Yeah.
From around the world.
Yeah.
Ric Flair's a man.
There it is, man.
Woo.
oh,
That was a bad woo.
Okay, that was bad.
the match was all right. Cena was still doing some. He wasn't doing many outrageous moves like the turnbuckles, stunner.
Yeah, but he did a Hurricane Rana. A Hurricane
He does
Rana.
what do you do? The wheelbarrow? I like that move.
The wheel?
The
What is
wheelbarrow.
the
I don't
wheelbarrow?
remember that.
Wheelbarrow, like when he's holding their leg and just comes back.
I
wheelbarrow?
remember that happening.
Like,
They call it the
like
wheelbarrow.
the suplex, like into the spinning thing.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Is that called the wheelbarrow?
I have no idea what it's called. I'm not sure.
I
it's called
don't
wheelbarrow.
remember that happening during the match. I'm sorry. My memory is crap.
I just remember the Attitude Adjusted reverse to Turnbuckle Bomb, reverse to Hurricanrana. That was awesome.
I remember, and then I remember the superplex rolls up into a superplex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a superplex rolls up to a Falcon Arrow, coined by Hayabusa, a Japanese wrestler.
Yeah.
And just awesome. Rollins,
Mm-hmm.
I like Rollins. I think he's very
Rollins
talented.
wrestling.
He's a very good wrestler.
Great seller.
He has some personal issues in his life.
Well, yeah.
Clicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click pictures.
Yeah.
Google it. You'll find
that
it.
too. And his girlfriend that fired too.
Yeah, but not just for that. For other reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
So
swastic
yeah,
reasons.
Yeah.
the guys is Seth Rollins is great at wrestling.
Yeah.
Can't say anything bad about him.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he gets hyped on moves. Like he did a frog splash, and it was like a super
That was-
splash.
When he did the frog splash, I go, wait, did he do a frog splash? And then the crowd starts chanting Eddie.
He's like just jumps up. He's like,
Yeah, he did the frog
gets
splash.
solid.
And
Yeah,
then
I
I think
get
that was a thing for the crowd because they were in Houston.
yeah.
And,
and Vicky Guerrero lives in Houston.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think she was backstage in the match, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, she just got married.
Yeah,
She did. She married.
She got married.
She's in like a new career now, pharmaceutical or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, she got her
pharmacy
degree.
nursing, yeah.
She's selling drugs now. Well,
Yeah.
not drug dealing,
Yeah.
right?
I thought she was a nurse, but I may be wrong.
Nurse, drugs, drug dealing, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same.
So what do you think of the match?
I thought it was a great match. I thought it was the
Great
best match on the show. I gave it like 4 out of 5, Night of Champions.
I mean, I'm kind of
I don't
worried.
like the rate my
We're
matches,
seeing Rollins versus Cena a lot lately. It's not like Rollins versus Randy.
Yeah.
It's not like John Cena
It's
versus
not like
Randy.
Sheamus versus Randy Orton.
Yeah. No, John Cena versus Randy Orton. We've seen
Or
that
that too.
over like 250 times.
Sure.
I hope it doesn't become that though, because we've been seeing a lot of on Raw, on pay-per-views. Don't get me wrong, they put on some great matches.
I thought the match was fine, to be honest. It was a great match. The spots, the same spots you've seen from Cena
Yeah.
in past, main event matches, same
Yeah.
spots you've seen from Rollins. It was fine.
Yeah.
I always like.
They always add something new to it, but it's always like.
I always like a match from Rollins because he's a great wrestler.
Yeah, and I like Rollins and Cena working together. I think they work very well
And
together.
of course, the ending, like after Cena wins, he does the AA to Seth Rollins, and I'm like, damn, maybe Sheamus will cash in now. I forgot that the next match was Seth Rollins and Sting.
So no.
So and then Sting comes walking out, and they're like, I think it was Michael Cole or JDL. They go, you see, Cena is a bad guy. Why would Cena dare do that to the champion?
Sure.
And then Rollins versus Sting. That's my response. Yes.
Well, I don't like the fact that he went back to back Seth Rollins. I think the first match should have been the United States.
I give Seth Rollins credit because he basically wrestled like
for an hour.
40, about an hour.
Without water or anything.
Yeah, about an Iron Man match.
Yeah.
So I give Rollins credit for that. That's why I say Rollins is a great wrestler.
It was actually I actually really enjoyed for what it was the match. I know Sting's like 56.
Yeah. Sting did collapse. That was actually weird.
Well, we're gonna get into this.
Yeah, that was not
here.
That was not supposed to happen.
That was a shoot.
So okay, Stinger classes and it goes to reverse crossbody pin and then similar to like Sting versus Ric Flair in the 80s, like Rollins is bumping like a boss basically, jumping around like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then like the table spot.
The table spot.
That I think got him injured a little bit.
That's what started.
I think that more like got him a little woozy, to say the least.
It was a nasty spot because the table has the monitors, right? The announce table has the monitors, has all the laptops and stuff.
I don't think he measured the fall. I hate saying measured the fall. I just think he was supposed to go just a bit more to the right and land on the table, not like half table, half monitors.
Yeah.
To say the least.
It would have been better if he was on the table and Rollins did an elbow or something, just so it's just like a splash, as opposed to him falling back first, taking a back bump on the table. Yeah. It just looked nasty, didn't look good.
Yeah, that one didn't look good when I saw it, but I was like, he's probably gonna be. In my mind, I'm like, oh, he's probably got a slight concussion or something.
Yeah,
and then.
Well, I was gonna say, I just said Sting. First 2 minutes, he loses his face paint. I'm like, you should get Finn Balor's face paint. That sticks for 5 hours. Just as a
that body paint he uses is amazing.
Sorry, just right on top. Yeah. So Sting goes to the table. Rollins leaves. He gives time for Sting to come back up.
Yeah, when Rollins left, I'm like, they're not gonna end it like this. And then Rollins turns around. He's like, I'm gonna get more of him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's okay. I can live with that.
Mm-hmm. I like the spot where Rollins is going on to a top rope move and Sting pushes him on the barricade. That was a cool spot.
Yeah.
But then it was nasty looking that spot too. But not as bad as the table. But then
the big spot of the match.
The 2 turnbuckle bombs.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a power bomb.
Was it 2 or was it just 1?
It was 2.
It was 2. One in early on in the match that was okay. It was the second one that cost it.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, he ripped him up.
To say what happened is he picked him up like he's gonna do a power bomb. Goes to throws him in the turnbuckle, and right when Sting lands, his head snapped back and I think hit the post, or not the post, but like the connecting part of the turnbuckle that connects it to the post. And basically, I don't know if Sting has a broken neck or not, or
I think
broken vertebra.
The report is that he does have some sort of a neck injury.
He has
a neck injury.
You might not have a broken like vertebra in his neck, but he might have bruised his spinal cord maybe. All I know is when you see him walking out of that corner after the turnbuckle powerbomb, like
he collapsed.
He didn't collapse right away, but he had problems standing on his right leg. He was walking on the ropes, and then when he was whipped across, and bounced off the ropes and ducked, he just collapsed at that moment.
Yeah.
Could
do the clothesline.
Yeah.
And I give credit to Seth Rollins because I think Rollins immediately knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
And he goes to the corner and goes, "You see, this is the guy you cheer for."
Yeah.
And he was just like taunting the crowd, taunting Sting while the doctors were looking at him.
Yeah.
So I give Rollins major props to that because he knew something was wrong and he held it. He covered it well.
What about the heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it worked and it gave him time for Sting. And it's just nasty looking, and it tells you the professionalism of both Rollins and Sting for finishing up the match.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Well, I think it was. I mean, the match is supposed to go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I think they just told him like, hey, he's gonna put you in a Scorpion Deathlock. You roll him up. We're finishing this.
Yeah, we're finishing it.
It's very similar traits to Austin versus Owen back in the day.
Yeah.
Where, like,
and
Austin
that one, Owen didn't really handle it well.
That was the worst power driver. That was pretty bad.
Well, I mean, Owen. I knew he knew something was wrong, but Owen didn't really handle it well. Like Rollins, he sold it well. Like, you see, this is the guy you cheer for. Yeah. Whereas Owen was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong? He didn't really handle himself, or he didn't play the heel well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
No, you gotta suck it up and finish the match. This is
all. With a broken neck, oh my god! Like that's like one of the worst things you can happen to you in the ring. And you've been in the ring, I've been in the ring.
Yeah, I
spent
like a day in the ring. It was not fun. I've done amateur wrestling, and trust me, you fall wrong, you could break something.
Yeah, you can break everything. It's scary biscuits. Scary biscuits. Sorry.
So in the end, Rollins wins. He's still the World Heavyweight Champion, or the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah. And you think, oh yeah, it's great, and Sheamus comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, no way. You can't believe it. No, it's not like Sheamus didn't just tweet it out earlier. So he comes out, does the bro kick. It's like, it looks like he's gonna pin Rollins, and boom, Kane comes back.
In terrible pyro. I'm glad this is the live hangout because my botch count is like through the roof right now. Yeah, I'm doing awful today.
Yeah, scary biscuits.
Scary biscuits.
Kane,
bad pyro.
What do you guys think? Honestly, what do you guys think about Kane coming?
It makes sense though in booking because
booking wise, totally makes sense. Personally, I'm just like, come on, really? And he's back with the mask. I like what they're doing now, where he's like
dual personality.
The schizophrenic dual personalities. That he's like, hey, Stephanie Triple H or Hunter.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I am so glad to be back on the job. It's great to be working again. Yeah. And then when Stephanie, it ends up happening on Raw where Stephanie is like, where's the mask? And he's like, it would be a shame if somebody were to have that mask, and then puts on an evil face. Yeah. And I like the dual personality thing you're doing, but I feel like this should just go to WrestleMania or something, and Kane should retire.
I mean, how many times have we seen Kane with the mask? He turns evil again, and then it doesn't turn out to be anything.
Yeah, it's like he goes from
evil to face. 1000, come on.
He takes the mask off, wrestles with it a bit, puts back on.
I mean, they're setting up for Rollins versus Kane for the championship.
And I'm like, when he came back, he chokeslammed Rollins. I'm like, no way, he is fucking over Rollins like bad.
Yeah.
And then
Sheamus is like, hey, give him one more.
Yeah.
He just choked on Sheamus.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. So it looks like it's gonna be Rollins versus Kane for the next 2-3 months.
At Hell in a Cell.
Yep. That'll be the main event. Kane for the title. I'm
not gonna lie. Part of me wants to see Kane win the title.
One more time. He deserves it.
He should win it 1 month, and then the next month Rollins gets it back or something.
Yeah, something like that. Just put the title on. I think he deserved it. He's been loyal.
Although that would really kill Ron's like character.
Loses
Yeah.
to Kane.
Yeah.
Well, if Kane came back with the original costume or original mask, and I would believe it better than
Yeah,
the new
because
one.
that's how you got over in the
I
first place.
hate the new mask.
The new one's just
No, I just like get the old mask back with the rest of the
Even-
black stripes and everything.
Even the one that he wore in like 2002, right before he took it off. I love that mask too.
that was good.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
The one you wore when you first appeared.
Yeah, that one was like the scary one.
Yeah.
The one after was like similar to this one, except it had,
His lips are showing. and
yeah,
everything.
his lips aren't showing. It's not like,
Yeah.
a superhero
Mhm.
mask or something.
My favorite one was the reverse color, where it was like black on the top, red on the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
the black mask that he had?
The black and red.
Yeah, yeah.
That was cool. Like that was
I like the one that looks like a welder's mask too.
the Predator.
Yeah, it looks
Predator
like
mask.
a predator mask.
So the match I gave it 3 out of 5. Thank God Sting is okay. He's not paralyzed or
Yeah,
anything like that.
Yeah, he
In
was
all
actually
seriousness.
supposed to come out on Raw the next night and do this huge like promo against Rollins and the Authority, but they had sent him back. Like he had an MRI in the hospital, took a flight back home, and they said that he's having trouble. Like he's in a lot of pain,
Mhm.
and he was saying, I believe he was having trouble with moving his legs or something like that.
Damn.
I'm not sure if it was movement in his legs or saying
I
he was
mean,
having trouble.
I was hoping they would do Taker versus Sting at WrestleMania 32, but it's not gonna happen now.
Yeah, no, I think at
I
this
don't think
point,
so.
It can't. And I think it's better if it doesn't happen for the safety of these two people because
I think Sting's career is over. I hate to say it, but I think it's over.
he wants JR to call his last match. That'd be pretty awesome.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I would love to see JR and the King call his last match, and the Undertaker's match at WrestleMania 32.
Never say never. That's all I'm
Never
gonna
say
say.
never, yeah.
'Cause you don't know if it comes to the point. Obviously, a
Mhm.
wrestler's health is more important.
Yeah.
But never say never.
Never say never. In the wrestling business, never say never.
So now, final thoughts on Night of Champions. We're
Great,
getting to
good.
Monday Night Raw.
Good show. Great show. I think it was.
If I had to give it like a letter grade or a number rating, 6 out of 10.
If I had to give a letter grade, I'd give it a B minus.
I'd give it. Yeah, I'd give it a B minus. It was alright.
Yeah, B minus.
Some of the matches were good. Some of them were. All of them were predictable in my case,
Mhm.
except for the pre-show.
Yeah.
It was alright. I
Yeah.
give it a 6 out of 10. If I had to give it a number rating.
What about you, Raff?
If I rate it from like small cat sounds to like large cat sounds, it'd be like a meow. Like
Okay.
a meh.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. A
Yeah.
lot of plot holes, a lot of misspoken, a lot of illogical stuff. But
Mhm.
definitely not the worst show. Not the
Yeah,
best.
it was alright.
You
It was
You
alright,
know,
man.
your typical like Night of Champions
Oh,
show,
nice.
minus the neck breaking.
If I had to rate it, how much money you'd spend, I wouldn't pay $50 or $60 for the pay per view, but for $10 on WWE Network.
Oh yeah.
For
that's
that's
just
worth it.
$9.99.
I think it's
Yeah.
How much?
I think what is it like $300?
I think it was like 700.
Wasn't it 1,000?
But I thought it was $9.99.
$9.99.
I thought it was 666. No.
Wasn't it $8.99?
Saw what you did there.
Yeah, going to hell.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hell's Podcast.
Yeah.
So that's not a Champions. Let's go quickly in the Monday Night Raw. I don't have my notes on me.
Mhm.
I guess the highlights was Kane. I call him Amnesia Kane.
Yeah, the highlights for me were Paige going heel.
Oh,
Okay,
what a
okay,
promo.
let's
What
go.
a promo.
Page's pipe bomb here.
Yeah.
Not as good as AJ Lee's,
No.
but still good.
The only reason it was good, don't get me wrong, and I like seeing Paige as a heel because I think she can do it. The only reason why it's not good is because then the next day she takes a picture with Alicia Fox, Nat
mean,
Hart,
It's kind of hard to like.
and oh my God, who was the other one? And Trinity.
Yeah.
But
Or-
that's like total divas, though.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
they follow
Yeah,
that.
this thing. She takes a picture with them, and it's like you just called them out and called some of the shit they do
Yeah.
stupid, and you're taking a picture with them smiling the next day.
Sure.
That's why I'm like, yeah. At least with AJ Lee, she didn't really hang out with them all that much,
Yeah.
and she actually had those legit problems with them in real life.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
I mean, her and Alicia Fox are best friends. Aren't
Yeah, they're like pretty
Yeah,
close
they?
friends.
Pretty close friends. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Natty. Natty's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I mean, it's if story wise, I get it, but
Yeah.
in real life,
Real life.
AJ's hat was like perfect for the Divas division.
Yeah.
Kane, as he returns to work, talking to Stephanie McMahon, he's like, hey guys, I'm glad to be back at work. And
Yeah.
he's like, if somebody were to take the mask, that would be a bad thing. Very
Yeah,
bad.
very bad thing.
Bad thing.
Thing.
I love seeing that, like, the gimmicky, sarcastic part of Kane. That was funny.
I like Kane. I like Paige's pipe bomb. I like Rollins versus Cena for the main event. That was a good main event for
Yeah.
Raw. Didn't like the Wyatts fighting Roman Reigns.
The New Day when they went against Ziggler and Lucha Dragons, I believe.
No, it was. Oh yeah, no. No, Ziggler and the Dudleys.
Yeah,
Dudleys.
Ziggler. Yeah, it was funny watching that, especially when Xavier Woods trombone starts playing and then he plays Rusev's theme on the trombone.
Yeah.
I was cracking up when he was doing that.
But did you see Summer Rae playing that trombone? Like
I saw that,
This
Oh
doing
my
like
God,
this. I'm not gonna say anything else. It was just holding the trombone like this. You know, that's how trombone works. You just pull it back and forth, back and forth.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Raw was okay.
Typical Raw.
They're promoting Lesnar and Taker for Hell in a Cell again. Promotion of that stuff. And, more show mode. It was just a typical Raw for after Night of Champions. Like nothing bad, nothing good. It was.
It was a typical Raw,
Yeah.
Are you guys looking forward to Taker vs. Lesnar? Hell in a Cell?
Not really.
Not really.
I mean,
Like I said,
I don't want anyone to die.
all the matches in SummerSlam and the one down Hell in a Cell, I feel like it's a year too late. Because now it kind of makes no sense to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas if they would have done it at that SummerSlam right after when Lesnar broke the streak, like last year, perfect timing for it. But it doesn't kind of make sense now.
Oh, what do you think of Big Show's promo on Lesnar? I mean, we all know Big Show's going to lose, right? Okay,
obviously,
But it's just, I think to build up the match, I think that was right.
That was network money.
Oh, and then at the end, Kane, that he's like, they show the video of him dressed in a suit, talking to Seth Rollins, and all of a sudden he comes out of the bottom of the ring dressed as the Monster Kane, drags Seth Rollins to hell.
So that's where hell is.
That's where hell is.
It's under the WWE ring. That seems very fitting, actually, given WWE's track record.
In that case, I wouldn't mind going to hell.
I mean, yeah. If it was Brock and Taker Hell in a Cell, here's how I'd book it. Brock and Taker, they kill each other in the match, kayfabe wise, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Taker's about to beat Lesnar. Lights go out. Sting's there. Knocks him out. Baseball bat. Lesnar takes the pin. That's all you need to do. And then it just sets up.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome.
That's all you need to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I think in my mind, if I saw the lights go out immediately, I'm thinking, oh my God, Undertaker Wyatt Part 2 or something.
No.
Like, as soon as the lights go out, I wouldn't be thinking Sting. I'd be thinking, oh shit, Wyatt's back.
But that would be good, because then this thing comes out.
First thing I'll think of Sting.
I think of Wyatt.
I think of Khali.
Khali today, man.
Because I just want to bring Great Khali. He's amazing. Did you know in his matches, like when he was actually working for the company, they edited to make it look like he's winning the world title. He's in the main event of the show. He's basically like Carlito or something. You know what I mean? They edited it in India to make it look like this like god, like godlike character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They just signed 2 Indian wrestlers on NXT. In the Performance Center.
Yeah.
It's a global thing.
Okay. So last thoughts before we end off.
Yeah, great show. Looking forward to Hell in a Cell. Let's see how hopefully Taker is all right in the match. He hits all of the spots and puts on a great match. Looking forward to it.
I think WWE is worth the $10 a month just for the pay-per-views alone.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view is all right in my book. Again, 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Decent. Not their best, not their worst. Raw was fine after. It's the usual, live after pay-per-view Raw, building up storylines for the next thing. Yeah, it's all right. WWE is what it is now. So.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking of one word I just can't get out of my mouth right now. Just the one word I'm thinking. What do you think? You guys help me out? What's the one word?
Tits.
Not that too, but there's another word. Sorry. Just another word. Oh, wait. Oh, damn. Yeah.
All right, and with that, that has been the Wrestling is Wrestling podcast. I hope you stuck around. And we got one viewer. We got a viewer. Yes, we got one. Oh,
man.
Yes.
I'm surprised you noticed it right now because I noticed it like all of that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching us. Thank you for watching.
One viewer, you're the real MVP.
Yeah, you're the real MVP.
You're the real MVP, bro.
Oh man. So check us out on PilesOfWrestling.com and OSW Podcast Network.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube. We're not on SoundCloud at the moment, but we're on YouTube, so you can watch us here. Listen to our episodes. We're on a playlist on the links down below. If you want to sponsor us, you can sponsor the links down below. If you want to donate, we have a donation page as well. It's on the links down below. Give us a buck. We need Taco Bell to survive. Shout out to Taco Bell.
I'm gonna go
It's
to
Taco Bell right now.
Yeah.
That and anything you want to show? Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
Oh yeah, check out my Monday Night Review articles on PodcastWrestling.net. Check them out and follow me on Twitter. SoFlowBack.
You can
And follow the podcast on Twitter.
WIW Podcast HD. We follow back.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Follow.
If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, it's same name on both. It's I am Mr. Ish. So you can spell out Mr. like Mister and then Ish like ISH. You want to follow me there? You can follow me there. Love to get more followers on there, I guess. And same thing on my YouTube channel. You can just search for my name, Michael Ishmael, or you can search Mr. Budget Tech, I believe.
He's got cool reviews. Cool.
Yeah, you can follow my channel there. I'm switching more to a gaming channel if you guys are interested in games, so follow me there if you want.
You can check me out on YouTube, That Guy Raff. We do comedy sketches. We have Untitled Interviews. We have my other podcast, the Out of Here podcast, which is really funny. It's gaming, comedy, cosplay, all kinds of stuff. And Instagram, Raff Nation, Twitter, SRFACIT, WIW WIWpodcastHD on Twitter. Follow us there. Follow. And all the links are in the description down below. Special thanks to PileDriverWrestling.net and OSW Review for sponsoring us and promoting us.
Thank you very much.
With that,
That's a wrap.
that is a wrap.
John Cena sucks.
John Cena's okay.
John Cena's
John Cena's theme. I'm not breaking any more necks.
I'm not breaking those anymore.
What's with you on the broken necks today, man?
I was watching Kurt Angle matches
Oh yeah.
because he won the Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. That came out
That's
wrong.
awesome, man.
Like the Miz.
Awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Okay.